and work being done. From first day, we believe that Kolkata is a city of learning. So this event can make the city more lively.
This is an occasion when all of us come together, eat together and work together. Coming together is beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Sports makes us come together, keep together and work together. That is the beauty of sports. India is learning the success. That is what this event is like.
It is really hard to see such a huge crowd.
People that I found I love the people here and so much happiness. India will be in my heart.
দেশে বিদেশে নির্ভীকতায় সাহসে একটাই নাম প্রকাশে তকমা 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 জানুন জানাতে থাকুন।
ফিরে এলাম বিরতির পর। আপনারা দেখছেন তকমা নিউজ, খবরের সাথে সবার হাতে। দর্শকদের জন্য একটা অনুরোধ, আরও গুরুত্বপূর্ণ সংবাদ দেখতে পাশে থাকা বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন।
সো মাচ ফর রানিং। নমস্কার। আমরা বাঙালিরা শীতকালে স্পেশালি লুচি তরকারি, নতুন গুড়ের সন্দেশ and all of that, right? Not so much running. But then year on year, we are now home to the world's first and only World Athletics Gold Label race. In 2014, Procam International set out on a mission to get to the east of the country and make the east of the country run. It wasn't easy, as I said. I've been a part of this city all my life. Winters in Kolkata, the best time of the year, more relaxed, especially in December. Today it is a moment of great pride and privilege for all of us to celebrate the landmark 10th edition of the Tata Steel World 25K Kolkata. Kolkata stands transformed, an active city, a participative city, a running city. আপনারা যদি নম্বর দেখেন, অনেক সময় আমরা কোয়ান্টিটেটিভ ইন্ডেক্স দিয়ে মেজার করার চেষ্টা করি। We see numbers growing year on year, every single time. And when you see the verve, the passion, the commitment, the resilience, the determination, and the integrity and honesty of everyone turning up there, you realize that you are seeing a revolution in the offing. You know what? There are many sporting superstars here tonight. And we celebrate all of them. When we watch sport, we celebrate our sporting superstars. But this is one moment, just like Durga Puja in 20 days from now, this is a festival where each one who is standing there on that starting line will celebrate themselves. They are the stars, not the sporting superstars. And that's what is distinctive about running, about participative sport, about what you are seeing unfold in front of you. And that's what we celebrate. Each one of us in that starting line, the 20,000+ people represent the verve of Kolkata, the joy of Kolkata, the determination of Kolkata, and most importantly, the spirit of Kolkata. And that's what we celebrate as part of this evening's launch. It is my honor and privilege now to invite someone who has been a true catalyst of this transformation, not simply in this city, but in every part of India. 20 years back, India did not run in that sense. The revolution has happened in 2 decades. Now almost every weekend there is a run in some part of the country, and this gentleman in question deserves a lot of the credit. Alongside his brother Anil Singh, he dreamt of this transformation. With the unwavering support of all of you, each one are a part of this story. this gentleman in question turned that vision into reality. A very dear friend of mine, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Joint Managing Director of Procam International, Vivek Singh.
A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and a wonderful and warm welcome to this magnificent launch of the Tata Steel World 25K 2025. Success is born less out of excellence, they say, and more out of consistency, commitment, and courage. Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. The Tata Steel World 25K Kolkata is proof of that courage. A dream that has been nurtured with passion and persistence over the last decade. I remember when we brought this race to life in 2014, our vision was simple: to create East India's most celebrated participative sporting festival, one that inspires communities, brings people together, and celebrates the joy of running. Today, standing here as the world's first athletic gold label 25K distance race, this event is not only a victory for Kolkata and West Bengal, but it is a triumph for India. The true measure of success for any sporting event lies in the impact it creates beyond the race itself. We know this. And the Tata Steel World 25K has redefined the way we look at health, fitness, inclusion, sustainability, and giving. It has driven a 1,700% growth in timed races in the East, from just a handful in 2014 to over 75 today, including 48 in West Bengal alone. It has inspired a 270% surge in women participation. More women are embracing the sport of distance running, tying up their shoelaces and hitting the road. Last year, like we heard Gloria say, 20,000 runners showed up, and that's because the Tata Steel World 25K closed registrations weeks in advance of race day.
Exactly 132 years ago, on this very day, Swami Vivekananda had delivered his famous historic speech at the World Parliament in Chicago, which had given a message of religious tolerance and universal brotherhood to everybody. It had given global introduction of Indian spirituality to everyone, and it had revived the Indians' self-confidence. So thank you very much for organizing today's event on this very day. You know, I first congratulate Procam for successfully hosting and organizing this event for the last 9 occasions. Now, in this 10th year, this event has become ingrained in all Calcuttans, all West Bengal people, and all people of the Eastern India, that this is a celebration which is coming in the month of December, on precisely the 3rd Sunday of December. You know, this is not only a race, it is a celebration. You would have seen the people of all walks of life, especially abled people, old people, young ones. Some people are just walking. They don't run, they just walk. So this celebration, you can see people dancing on the road. This is a celebration of people's courage, people's determination, and people's happiness and pride. You know, to stand before the 25K starting line takes a lot of courage. You have to have a lot of courage to start your race and then must have a determination to run every inch of it.
ঢালাই হোক বা ভিত, এই সিমেন্টেরই হবে জিত। শহর থেকে গ্রাম নির্মাণে একটাই নাম, রাশমি সিমেন্ট। এবার নির্মাণ হবে সুপারহিট।
Kolkata, the city of joy, a city where culture breathes in every street, where football rules every medan, where cricket unites every para.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Baichung Bhutia. Okay. Seriously, I mean, you've been one of the fittest. You've been one of the fittest sports people that India has seen. How important is running?
I think running is very, very important in football. That's how you start playing. It's one of the most important part of football. But I've always been a short distance runner, so you're a midfielder. So I chose to play striker because I was a marathon runner. It's one of my friends that really saying a lot of midfielders are known to be a good marathon runners as well. And I can say for sure that even today, I think Grenady was a very good friend of mine who was a midfielder in my time, would be still be able to run 25K. Wow, that's wow, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
I can tell you something. I mean, sport and philanthropy. With sport, we've seen worldwide a lot of money raised, social awareness created, stories scripted, immortality achieved. This race has done serious social work. Your thoughts on that?
I think it's great to know that the kind of work that the race has done. It's supported a lot of different NGOs. The best part, I think, for me is the sustainability. Because after my retirement, I am associated with an NGO who does a lot of work on sustainable tourism. And I come from Sikkim in the hills, and we've seen what kind of disasters that's gone through the entire Himalayas this year, no, for a couple of years, and how climate change is affecting it. So I think it's very important that we maintain that sustainability, and this year as well, I'm sure a lot of runners were coming to run, especially if they're from Kolkata. I think they can come in running, walking, or they can also bike, use their cycle to reach out. And if they're from the same locality, come together in a car so that you manage that, make sure that sustainability is there. And at the same time, I think try and use less plastic.
Yeah. You came to this city as a young person with dreams in your eyes and achieved so much. There will be a lot of first-time runners. Shri Sundar Raman was talking about it. Shri Rajesh Sinha was talking about it. You know, your kind of two words for the first-time runners. It takes a lot to do it for the first time. Standing in that line when we are all conscious, can we do it? Your words for them.
So I think for first-time runners, I think sometimes you don't need to directly target 25K. I think this year, the marathon, the run is started 4.5K Anando run. I think this is where you start. It's always difficult to really start off with 25K. So first-time runners, if you're not really looking at or having a doubt on 25K, I think please start off with 4.5K, and that's how you build up. And again, as I said, when you want to run 25K, you just don't wake up and do that. You'll have to put in your blood, sweat for a couple of months to do that. And I'm sure you can do that if you really put it for a few months to do it. And you don't need to run to win always. You can run for joy, you can run for good health. And finally, I think most important is run for unity. That's more important.
Absolutely. I'll let you go. Before that, one question. We're celebrating 10 years. We are celebrating, we go down memory lane, nostalgia, romance, celebration of all of it. If you look back at your career, that one moment, that one goal, that one brilliance that you want to tell my audience?
No, I think whenever I come back to Kolkata, wherever I go, I think one match they always speak till today. I must have forgotten, but people keep reminding me that it's a diamond match. So I think I retired 15 years ago, and this happened I think in 97. And even after 97, almost 2-3 years or so, people speak about that match. So I think that makes it more special.
I cannot let this gentleman be on stage even for a single more second, because he's reminded me of my worst time in the football field. I was actually sitting in the East Bengal gallery. This fellow scores the first goal, and understandably, as a Mohun Bagan supporter, I was quiet. I got 2 slaps here, and people had identified me as a Mohun Bagan supporter. So I literally had to flee. Mohun Bagan under Ramon Doctor was playing brilliant football. This gentleman destroyed us with 4-1. Baichung Bhutia, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is the Tata Steel World 25K Kolkata, the first World Athletics Gold Label 25K.
Dignitaries to place their palm on the iPad. Place your palm on the iPad, and that's how we will launch. Look at today, place your palm on the iPad, and we will launch our registrations. Excellent. Now that our dignitaries have placed their palms on the iPad, you will soon see our registration getting launched. Thank you very much. May I now request Team Brookham to escort all our virtual and on ground are now open. For more details, log on to Tata Steel World 25k.brookham.in. 21st December 2025. The race will be flagged off from Baichung Road. Till then, Shubho Bijoy, bhalo thakben, sabaike bhalo rakhben. Thank you and good night.
Baichung bhai 5 কেন আসো ভাই Baichung bhai middle में आप middle में आइए Baichung bhai